We will.
How come?
Why couldn't you sit down?
Oh, sure.
You're not driving, eh? I'm really.
So by the time everybody's kind of settling down, getting a drink and everything, I just wanted to say a few words. I am Joe's cousin, and our moms were sisters, so, you know, we are very close. And as they say in our language, you know, in the Marathis, our mother tongue, which is from India, from Maharashtra, the state of Maharashtra, that they say that there's a saying that if you lose your mother and if your aunt, your maternal aunt is still alive, then you have you can find your mother in her. So in 2008, on 1st of July, I lost my mother. She was older than, I used to call her Tara Maushi. You know, Maushi is the aunt, maternal aunt, you know, language. And I always felt, hey, now I don't have my mom, but I still have her, you know. And she was a person, I'll just say how she was after a little bit that. And fortunately in October, I just had because I'm a strange person, I just say Geronimo and jump. So I just had such an instinct to know I gotta go back, and I do kind of act on my instincts a lot. And I was just so happy that I went back for 2 weeks. My school had fall break. I took another week off, and I just flew to India, found a ticket, and I was just so glad that I could go. And then I met her. And if I wouldn't have gone, it would have I would have thought, oh my God, why don't I do act on my instinct? Why didn't I go? But I just went. And when I left, she said, oh, now you have come for such a short time. Next time you got to come for a longer time. You can spend more time together. And you know, and that was just a happy time for me to kind of see her, though she was still kind of ailing at that time. But I was just happy to see her. And when I left from there, I never even thought that this is the last time I'm going to see her. And I know you all have met her, and she was really a very, very special person, you know. In a way, I would say she was a homemaker, you know, means she kind of raised kids and just, but I think she had such a qualities of, she could have been an executive of a company, and she would have kind of ran that company with iron fist. Not iron fist. She had excellent public relations skills. You know, she could keep everybody kind of the balance of and that's how she even ran her family, isn't it? All the family, not just the family, but extended family. You know, I mean, she had a big family affair. Then, as we know, she was a good actress. Because I think acting kind of runs in our blood, you know, we all are. If we couldn't have been successful in any other career, we could have been, you know, been extras. You know, like extras are people, you know, have you seen Bollywood movies? They do like, you know, they come in a group and they dance. You know, we at least could have done that. So, she was really an actress, and in college she always acted in, you know, dramas and stuff. She had an excellent command on her language, which is Marathi, and I was just talking and telling her that she had a very picturesque language, you know. She could paint a picture with her words, you know, and she would always say things to the point, and, you know, you could say, oh, that's what, I mean, nobody had to think twice what she exactly meant, because she had that uncanny ability of, you know, painting a picture with her words. Other thing I would say, she was, as I said, she could have ran a company. She was like a born manager, you know. And you could tell this in a family events or something. She used to be in charge, and you know, I mean, she would run the show. She could really run the show, and with a very sweet tongue, you know. She didn't have to run it with like, oh, be high-handed, I would say. she would just be very sweet and she could do that. And another thing, and I just kind of very happy to look at the beautiful flowers, and thank you for the flowers, everybody. So she loved plants, she loved trees, she loved to garden. She was a natural gardener, you know, anywhere she would go, even she had, I think, we have an avocado tree over here,
Yes,
you know,
that one.
because,
That one.
oh, see, that's her tree. Because Joe must have brought avocado to make guacamole, so she kind of planted those seeds, and now Joe has avocados. So that's how she was, you know, she would go and go outside, do something with the plants. She was very happy with the plants and the trees, and you know. So, but for me, I would say that she had the most uncanny ability. And I was trying to think about words, you know, how would I put that in words? So my daughter kind of helped her. Is, you know, like you go to somebody's house and you really feel nice, you feel comfortable. And I was thinking and thinking and thinking, what should I exactly kind of put it in the words? And she said, you know what? When you go to her house, or when you would see her, when you be in her company, you get that feeling of warm and fuzziness from inside. So that she could make anybody feel warm and fuzzy from inside. And I don't know if you guys have known that feeling. Yes, it's something that, you know, it was like, you know, you had a very tired day, you have worked hard, exhausted, and there's like this big plush chair which is very comfortable, and you just go and plop on that chair. The feeling you get at that time, oh my God, I'm home, I'm under my chair, my favorite chair. That's what the feeling, you know, you could get when you used to be in her company. And I think so, that kind of personality is very hard to find, you know, somebody who is, you know, you never had to put any kind of facade with her, you know, you would just be yourself. And I think that's how she was too, you know, she was what it was, you know, she was what you get. She didn't kind of do things because, you know, that people would praise her, so she didn't be nice to you because, you know, she wanted something from you or something like that. She just loved people. And another thing, our favorite food, she just loved to feed people, you know, just loved to feed people nice food. And that was her pleasure in life, you know, that make you happy with her food, and that warm and fuzzy feeling inside, you know. That's all I have to say. And
hey, you forgot one thing. She could outwit West.
oh, yeah, hey. I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, he was no
Thank you.
He was no match.
My brother-in-law. I call him like my favorite annoying person. But, you know, yeah, she could outwit him. She could, you know, you say, you wait, and then she would have something, and he couldn't even say anything, you know, what she would say, you know, because he has an answer for everything. Have you noticed that, guys? But he could answer her. Hey, you know.
Such a modest person.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, he could kind of match his personality. Can you imagine? Yeah. He didn't have an answer for her. So. Okay.
Thank you.